Why are the ultra-rich leaving California? Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Success Tank. California was once the land of riches, not anymore though. For a few years now, a significant number of people have migrated from California to other, easier to live states of the United States. What easier to live means is highly subjective, and in this case, it has all to do with money. Even the ultra-rich have moved themselves and their companies from this state. But what is all the money fuss around? Head on in and find out why the ultra-rich are leaving California. Taxes. People living in California have to bear the highest taxes than anyone else in the nation. If you thought the IRS was tough, you probably know nothing about the tax man in California. Residents have to pay 13.3% income tax, which is also the highest in the entire country. This state also has the most uncompromising tax department ever, an office that takes significant percentage of capital gains from its residents too. They pay about 13.3% on their capital gains as well. Because the state houses the richest of the entire country, they bear the highest tax burden. The state takes away a sizable portion of its people's income, leaving a little over half to be disposable. And to be honest, who likes that? The rich might have more money, but taking away a good portion of their income isn't something they appreciate too. Even the ultra-rich don't like this. Companies and their CEOs such as Tesla and Elon Musk and Oracle and Larry Ellison are two of the affluent people that previously lived in California but decided to move because of its tax laws. Other low-profile but important individuals such as David Duffield and David Cheriton also moved from this state. The COVID pandemic has equally affected everyone in the world, and everyone seeks to find a solution to the loss they bore. But for the Californian government, taxing the rich seems to be a solution. No wonder people would immigrate. The trend shows these migrants moving towards no-tax states such as Texas, Florida, and Colorado. These states' tax-the-rich policy has only repulsed them. Real estate. The real estate prices in California soar higher than any other state in the country. This might be the city of the riches and one of the poshest cities to live in. The real estate prices seem to be a ripoff, even to the wealthiest. Property prices and value were booming at one time, but the state is now under an affordable housing crisis. The land of golden dreams is only exploring people who love to live in the state. Thousands of dollars might be petty cash for the ultra-rich, but spending unnecessary amounts on a property when they can get it for cheaper is what has bummed everyone out. Wildfires. The wildfires that rose in California in the middle of 2020 weren't just limited to that year. They're prevailing, and we don't see any signs of their end anytime soon. Besides bringing devastation to miles and miles of natural land, the wildfires are also resulting in higher temperatures and strong polluted winds, so much so that the Southern California was faced with a heat wave when the wildfires were at their peak in 2020. Residents living nearby had to be evacuated and were instructed to stay put until the situation was under control. The chances of such wildfires reappearing put a lot of people in fear. It will be fair to say that among all other reasons, their fear of life dictated by the Californian wildfires holds significant value. The state's climate has always prone to giving a rise to such natural incidents, but their prevalence is what matters now. It's better to permanently relocate than live in panic at the hands of wildfires. Regulations. If you're thinking of setting up a new business in the state of California, we would suggest that you give it a second thought. Here, investment is not the only thing that you need. The state's tax regulations and business laws are very different from any other state in the country. You can't even take them lightly because the person sitting in the office wouldn't spare a second to shut you down and ban you. To navigate through a complex set of California's rules of regulations is not a piece of cake. The worst part is, they're already dynamic and can change any time. During all this, the businesses are allowed a very short time frame to adjust to the new changes. For bigger companies, adapting to a new regulatory environment is not an easy task. A lot has to be moved around to make sure that they stay in place with the law. No wonder companies such as HP, Oracle, and even Tesla decided to move. This brings us to the end of our video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the two videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure that you'll love them. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.